No. And that is a thing that we do sometimes see with players. Like, they come back and they're like, oh my god, Starcraft 2, it's the best thing ever. I'm gonna live it, I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna sleep it. And then they do burn out after doing like such a big surge.
Right.
Of getting back into the game. So who knows? Maybe that could happen to Classic, but anyway, here he is in the bottom right. The chin toss.
And in the top left, Dong Ray Gu.
The one true Dong. I hope my ramblings there made a bit of sense.
Yes, definitely. I think you're right. I think players can definitely get burned out, and a good time to get burned out is when you've been away for a while and you come back and you just grind.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely true.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Need to figure out what your limits are. You know?
Yes. Yes, an example of that actually just played earlier would be Dream, I think. He was someone who was playing so much, and then I think he got a little bit burnt out.
Mm-hmm. And it's hard to play at the top of your game when you're feeling burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't have the motivation, maybe don't even have the ability to play as well as you want to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Probe Scout for Classic.
Yeah, it doesn't go for the hatch block, which honestly I think Dong Rigu was like, thanks. Very kind of you.
Yeah, we talked about this last series Classic played.
Yeah.
He sometimes does it, he sometimes doesn't. Just likes to keep him guessing, you know?
Yeah, just tries to get in the head, because if you block it every time, the Zerg gets used to it. I'm like, fine, I'll just go take it over here. But if you only do it sometimes, then it really tilts them when you do. I think that's the plan. I think maybe that's what's going on. Trying to read Classic's mind here, you know.
I dig it.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. It would be good to see Dong Rigu have a good showing in this event. It's been a while.
He likes his Mutalisks too. Not so much against Protoss though, I guess.
No.
Hard to make them work, although we've seen Rogue do it, so whatever.
Yeah.
I think Rogue's in his own class. He could do things with Mutalisks that no one else can do.
Yeah, and then if you watch his interviews, he's just like, I don't know, I just play the game.
He's just a savant. You can't explain why he does anything.
It ain't but a thing.
Yeah.
I've won like $1 million in prize money. What you gonna do?
I'm sure it's got to drive the other players nuts. Maybe that's part of the mind games too. Maybe he does understand. Maybe he right? He does have work on it as hard as everybody else from a mental perspective. But he just doesn't want to let them know that he does.
Totally, yeah. If you think you're up against someone who's just like a natural god, that could definitely get in your head.
But if you know he works as much as you do, it's less intimidating.
Yeah.
Rogue, whatever you're doing, it's working, man.
I guess a good example of that too would have been like Cyril when he was on his big initial run, and everyone's like, Cyril's a god king.
Yeah.
And that probably messed with some people's heads. Like,
he definitely seemed unstoppable for a while there. It definitely seemed like a larger-than-life character, without doubt. And then Raynor came along and started dethroning him.
Yeah, everyone saw God could bleed.
Yeah, and totally shut that down. No spores up, but 2 queens. It's enough. 2 queens or a spore and a queen. Your call. And Le Void Ray, the good unit that Blizzard has blessed us with. Apparently forever.
Or cursed. Whatever way you want to look
whatever
at
your perspective is, yeah.
There's not as much shield battery stuff these days, so
that's true.
I don't dislike the Void Ray.
I don't know. It's the speed. It's all about the speed for me at this point. Just the fact that they don't have to engage with anything. They're given the same blessing that Zerglings have, right? Where you don't have to engage with something if you don't want to. The end.
Yeah, they
Void
can
Rays
just
do
fly away.
not. Yeah, nothing can chase them down. I guess mutas. Wait, can mutas?
Yeah.
If they have the if they have the speed upgrade, if the Void Rays do.
There's definitely a lot of forgiveness if you play Protoss and pay attention to your Void Rays 99% of the time. Sure, you might lose 1 or 2, but if you don't want to take a fight, you don't have to.
Totally. So
And
let's see.
Here they are. Void Rays.
Look at that. All right, so their speed is 3.85 base with almost a 0.8 increase with Flux Veins. So that's basically a 4 something.
Yeah.
If I'm doing my math right, almost
we don't
5.
actually see Flux Veins too much.
That's true. But if you're making this many mutas,
Oh yeah.
I mean, sorry, this many Void Rays, yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, if you're going into Sky Toss, definitely, but
5.6. You know, I think they have about the same speed. About 5.6 for mutas, and then about 5.6 Void Rays with the Flux Veins upgrade. So that would make sense if they're about the same, virtually the same. I can see that. Anyway, Twilight Council coming in. No sign of a Fleet Beacon for that Flux Veins upgrade. But using Void Rays, I'm going to assume mostly to defend this third base against this kind of thing. But I guess we also have a Cannon and 2 Zealots and 3 Adepts. So Void Rays defending the third seems a bit overkill.
yeah. A lot of pylons at this third base.
Yeah. I guess mostly to wall in that cannon. And they snipe a gas. All right. And then they commit suicide.
Even the Oracle gets in to help.
I like that he got him out. He saved a bunch of them, and then they just wandered back in. They accomplished nothing.
Oh my.
Oh, Dongrigu. Alright, what's he doing with the Spire is the question. Because you don't really want Corruptors versus Void Rays, for the most part. Sometimes they can be good, especially with the Void Rays on cooldown. But generally, I don't know. Mutos don't trade super well either.
Oh my god, Classic's making 8 gateways as well. He's going up to 10 gate charge Templar Archives.
So it's a mass 3-base charge Void Ray play? It's been a while since I've seen this.
Yeah, there's going to be Archons in there too, I bet. But he's getting up a 4th base as well.
Oh. It's not really a timing attack.
No. But Lord knows he's going to have the production.
Yeah. Dongrigu needs a 5th, like, now.
Yeah, I agree.
He checks the 4th, he sees that, and that should really tell him to expand now.
I mean, he's just making queens, roaches, and mutas.
Did he make mutas?
He made a few, right? Yeah, 11 mutas.
Oh.
Which I guess is more than a few, but... Maybe he can get some good damage done?
Yeah, there's no Phoenix out.
Yeah, nothing at the natural.
Right, no cannons here at all. Shield Battery's not going to help a whole lot against this many mutas. They're just going to snipe down individual probes real fast. See that? Burst damage is how you deal with Shield Battery.
Bada boom.
And then you just don't engage with, you know, the Void Rays because you're faster than them now. You don't engage with the Archons because you're way faster than them. And then you just 11 probes down, no harm, no foul. There you go.
And he's going to the 4th base.
Very nice. And there's only a cannon here. Shield Battery overcharge!
Does he get the Oracle? Not quite. No. Great save by Classic.
Shield Battery overcharge helped a lot there, too.
Oh, yeah. Totally worth it to not have to go through the hassle. But here's all those queens and roaches. And
Phoenix production coming in from Classic. Maybe he regrets having Phoenix here. I guess you can do some lifting, though.
I guess he just was thinking of dealing with the mutas while there was all this Zerg walking across the map. He's now going to be fighting this, but keep in mind, he already used his battery overcharge earlier on. Where are the mutas? They are actually at the 4th base engaging some of the Void Rays. Queens, Ravagers, still fighting here at the 3rd. Classic's production is doing a lot of work, but the supply is just hugely in favor for Dongrigu this game.
Holy crap, the Void Rays are going down. The Phoenix are clearing out the mutas, obviously, but suddenly...
Great Corrosive Bile kills off one of those Void Rays.
Probe count plummeting here as these Roaches and Ravagers are just destroying them. It's another dead Void Ray. It wanders into Queen range, not ideal. Warp Prism getting focused by these Queens, I feel like it'd be pretty good, but they're trying to kill... There we go, now focusing that Warp Prism that tries to fly away. But reinforcing Roaches and Ravagers showing up all the time. It's 196 to 74 supply.
Yeah,
I don't see there's a way to hold here from Classic.
He's a dead nerd. Maybe he got a bit ahead of himself.
Holy crap, Dongrigu!
Yeah, maybe he should have only gone up to 8 gateways or something. But yeah, well done by Dongrigu attacking in like that. Man,
yeah, maybe I'm trying to figure out where Classic overstepped his bounds there. Maybe just not enough harass.
Yeah.
Like, what do you get? Like two drones down?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was 2.
Not too many, but I think the big part of it was that he was a 4-base Protoss against a 4-base Zerg.
Right.
Like, that doesn't really add up in favor for the Protoss.
No, it usually means you devoted too much to economy, but I don't know. I looked at worker count, and Classic didn't have a massive lead.
Yeah. Yeah, still, though, when the Zerg's coming to attack you, you gotta anticipate that. I don't know, I guess the mutas just threw him off, and then DRG had a really, really nice timing there.
Yeah, and I think he probably committed a little bit too hard to Phoenix, because they were not super useful versus the Queens or the Roaches or the Ravagers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was just trying to deal with the mutas, and then...
Yeah, and he did, but then he didn't have anything to deal with the rest of it.
No, he did not.
Yeah, that Queen Walk, I think, caught him by entire surprise, too. Like, you gotta be aware that's coming. And you're right about the shield battery thing, too, is huge.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's a big one.
All right, well, DRG, looking good.
Yeah, getting me excited in this series. In the bottom left, representing Team NV, it's DRG.
And in the top right, a little on the back foot here, it's Classic.
Thanks so much to everyone for tuning in. Make sure to hit up that Matcherino.
Yeah, thanks everybody for participating there. Again, claiming a coupon code, it doesn't require any money from you. We're not going to ask you for your bank account or anything, so click the button. Once again, yeah, not hatch blocking again. It's just, I don't know. I guess maybe it's a couple extra trips of minerals early in the game instead of the bro being out on the map.
Mm-hmm.
This feels proxy, though. Yeah?
Yeah, it must be a Stargate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that it could be a Dark Shrine.
Dark Shrine. Yeah, great minds. But he's far away from Dark Shrine tech. Why is he over there now?
Yeah, he's years away.
Yeah.
Although I
gotta
guess...
be Stargate.
Maybe not, just...
But I mean, why hide a Stargate? It's not like DRG's not going to prepare for Stargate.
It's gotta be a Dark Shrine, right?
It has to be, but he's over there 5 minutes early.
Well, he'll throw the Twilight up there too, I guess.
I guess. But at some point it becomes, where is all of your tech for DRG, right?
Exactly right. Like, this is a second pylon proxy. As the Zerg, you're like, where's your second pylon?
Right. I mean, he's not moving into the main, which he actually
is a Stargate.
Could do.
What the heck?
I guess it's a tiny bit closer to the main base than if he builds it in his main, but not that much closer.
No.
All right, man. Classic, you do you. I'm not going to complain. I don't expect this to do much, though.
He just wanted to add a little bit of flair. That's all.
It's like, man, I haven't proxied anything in a while. Let's just do the Stargate.
And the probe's still just hanging out.
What's he up to?
Maybe he's going to build a second Stargate, but the Ling finds it. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. DRG. What?
I built my Stargate out on the map, and now it's vulnerable.
Oh no, the risk didn't pay off. I mean, the Oracle's getting out thanks to the magic of Chrono Boost.
Oh, the Adept comes.
Well, extra saving it now because there's an Adept, but yeah.
Yeah, she can just hug that pylon and it'll never die.
Huh. Well, DRG's got some spores up. He's got some queens. This Oracle has a tall order ahead of her. Void Ray follow-up. Sure, nothing too surprising there. And opening move goes to DRG.
Yes.
The end. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, when you're flying in and getting hit by 2 queens the whole time, that's just an abort mission. Get on out. Dong Ragu's thrown up 7 drones. He's feeling so good about this right now.
Okay,
He's up
this
1-0.
Adept's got her work cut out for her.
Yeah, but Void Ray is going to help a lot. Void Ray, good unit.
I agree.
They were really good for a while, then they kind of got nerfed into the ground, and then they were fine, and now they're good again. The life cycle of the Void Ray. You remember the days when the Void Ray it would attack, and the longer it held the charge, the more powerful the beam was?
Yeah, they had to attack to get their beam powered up.
Yeah.
I like that.
I kind of missed that mechanic, honestly. It was unique. Like, nothing else is like that.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I never felt it was particularly overpowered either, from a Zerg perspective, so I don't know. Maybe Terran complained.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that was why that was changed. I think they just, I don't know, wanted to redesign it. I just remember Protoss would attack like rocks and stuff sometimes before taking fights. So
yeah, I remember that.
Void Ray's charged up.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember that. Oh, that's good memories.
Today I learned one Adept being attacked by one Ling can kill 4 Lings.
Yes. Oh my gosh, they didn't even get the pylon.
The Oracle saves the day.
Oracle has use. Hooray! She's really feeling down on herself there. Didn't get anything done, got scouted.
DRG wants it, and he going to get it.
So bad. But, nope, still got some energy. Get back here, you scamps.
That Oracle's going to have to sleep sometime.
I don't know. See? And then you warp in a couple zealots, protect this pylon with everything you have. Warping your whole army over here.
Classic just builds the Nexus over here. Tosses down a shield battery.
It's where his 4th base
There we go. Now I can battery overcharge this, and it's good.
It's all good. It's fine. My Stargate will prevail. Dong Ragu pretty happily as
Batman.
70 worker. What are we going? Immortal Sentry?
I guess so. Or Blink Stalker Sentry? Yeah, he's got Blink on the way. +1. This is going to be a cheeky timing.
Is Blink Stalker Sentry a thing?
Sometimes. It is if you ask parting, I guess.
That's true. We're just doing a parting. Okay. Huh. Well, Ravagers are kind of key here. Well, there are a lot of roaches out. Spire on the way, too. Alright, here comes Classic. Dong Ragu, is he going to be ready for it? He's got a decent army of roaches at the moment.
Yeah, 7 roaches on the way, making
Ravagers. There we go.
Getting some Lings to buffer for this would help out. Instead, his Lings are actually counterattacking. Gonna just right-click on this Nexus, now fight the cannon, but the Oracle's there.
But the Oracle. Yeah, you're gonna get the cannon, but the Oracle's gonna murder the rest of you.
Rosabal's getting tossed down. Hits a sentry or 2, but I don't know. This base is definitely dead, and it's killed, not cancelled.
Yeah, that's brutal. So 11 probes go down, 4 drones have died, and a base. Some Ling, yeah, he's making 14 Lings now to try to reinforce here, but army value is definitely a lot higher for Classic.
He blinks forward, wow.
He feeling really confident here. Crocodile is making a couple hits, sentries going down.
I don't know if that was enough. The Void Ray's prismatic alignment helping out.
Dude, Crocodile just took down a Void Ray. That's not great from Classic.
Ooh.
Oh, Warp Prism has to get out of there. Taking some anti-air from the Queen. Oh, moves back and it doesn't matter. Classic.
GG.
Comes out on top. Dong Ragu backs out. Didn't quite have the army to be ready for that one yet. Definitely caught him off guard. And, oh yeah, for sure. That was a massive army advantage. And just not quite ready for it. Not enough Lings, not enough Ravagers. Forced to tap out, tying the series up 1-2-1. Beautiful build from Classic. Yeah, I mean, that was basically early game Dong Ragu advantage, scouting that proxy Stargate as well as he did, but after that, everything went pretty poorly at the end of the day for the Dong Ragu. For the Dong.
Yeah, great attack by Classic.
Yeah, 71 Zerg units died, only 30 Protoss units died. That's pretty good. Pretty good kill-death ratio for a short little game.
And the Stargate lived.
Mm-hmm. Stargate lived the whole time. Classic protected it. So we're on Oxide for game number 3. Thanks everybody who's here. Again, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below here in Africa. Let us know you're watching. You can toss us a comment. We'll read it. And be sure to use the Matcherino code by clicking or going to the Matcherino link up above in the description, in the chat, and clicking redeem code. That's all you got to do. Or claim code. My verbiage is off. Anyway. Happy to have you here. Very much looking forward to how the rest of the series goes. And we got a best of 7 finals coming up after this. So wait, check it out. Should be a good time.
Yes. I'm personally hoping for the Classic versus Rogue match again. But if DRG makes it through, I wouldn't mind that ZVZ. It's been a while.
Exactly.
Okay, here we are in the top right-hand side of the map. Representing Team NV, it's DRG.
And in the bottom left, he's tied it up. Classic.
Classique.
Alright. DRG. 12 pool time.
I
Way
was
too late
wondering
for
that.
Yeah.
Against a Protoss who doesn't probe scout.
Right. Doesn't hatch block, doesn't show up until later, but just going for ye old 16, or is that a 17 hatch? Close. It was right around there.
It's a hatchery.
Yeah, hatch first play.
That's how it looks for me as a non-Zerg player.
Overlord scouting across, gonna check out the Nexus, which is definitely gonna be on the way based on Classic's placement of that gateway. Walling off on that low ground. Walling off procedure, very important for Protoss.
Absolutely.
Which is why they hate playing against random players, because where you wall off matters dependent on the matchup.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
I hear ya. I understand. Actually going, there you go, Nexus into Cybercore. Probe moving out with some minerals in his mouth. Try to see what he can see. Nothing interesting from DRG.
What do you think it would look like looking from a probe's point of view when it's holding minerals?
Probably minerals obscuring about 60% of the vision, I guess. It's like you're driving a car, but you're really short, so the steering wheel blocks most of your vision. The probe's just kind of peering up over the top of the minerals, hoping he doesn't run into anything. A Stargate opening from Classic.
Who'da thunk?
Not me. Wait, me. Yeah, definitely me. Wouldn't mind seeing some DTs today.
No, I wouldn't either. Archon drop or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Adept running forward. Just right into the natural. Gonna try and grab a drone. Not gonna get it though. Shades into the main. Sacks the Adept. Doesn't get anything yet though. Oh, missed targets. Does not get that drone.
Ow. That is not a great opening.
No, the only thing Classic has to show from that is the fact that there's no attack coming from DRG.
So, that's nice. Nice silver lining. Another Oracle coming in.
Will it be a Void Ray after the Oracle?
Yep. Nice call.
I mean, you don't have to be a psychic, but...
That's true. Phoenix has fallen out of favor. Used to get a Phoenix first, first or second thing out of the Stargate.
No, I mean, why make a Phoenix when you can make a Void Ray?
It's true. And really, really wants to get some damage. Oh my god.
Dear Classic.
Okay. Got a little greedy there. A little too desperate to kill some stuff.
Yeah, this is not looking too hot for Classic.
Void Ray reveals himself through murder. Lings run to that third base of Classic, and
there's
suddenly...
no Oracle.
Nope. Alright, so they're not going for the Nexus yet. Yeah, Void Ray. It doesn't kill him fast, but fast enough, and the Adepts are coming in anyway, so... Backing out. Roach Warren getting fired up from DRG.
And 9 drones to boot.
Yeah, droning hard.
Okay, Classic's got a Forge. Is he just going to go for Blink? No, it's Charge this time.
Charge and +1 attack coming in.
Yeah, now this is... There must be a Templar Archives on the way behind this, right?
Yeah, the 3rd and 4th gas are up. There's no way this is a Charge Wad all in.
Yeah, and the timing just... Yeah, no way.
No.
So we should see that soon. Oh, Adepts did shade into the natural base. Gonna kill 6 drones? 6 drones. And go on.
Alright. Yeah, little suicide Adepts there. It's good to keep those alive, though, for future attacks. It's just nice to have a bunch of Adepts as part of the bulk of your army. But, you know, 6 drones killed is not nothing. You seen the Squid Game yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. So intense.
Which StarCraft player would win the Squid Game?
Oh. So you kind of got to be backstabby a little bit. A little sneaky.
So a Protoss.
Yes. I mean, I know the dude that won was nice and didn't betray anybody to win, but I feel that's entirely unrealistic.
Yeah.
Right?
Squid Game was so darn good.
Oh, so good.
And I mean, he did kind of betray the old man.
Yeah, it's true. He did trick him. But then, in the end, the old man was cool with it. Because ulterior motives...
Exactly.
Man. So sneaky.
So
Such a sneaky old
sneaky.
man. Did you see that coming? Spoiler alert.
No, I didn't.
Me neither.
I was just like, oh, okay, that's that. I mean, I definitely figured that there was more to that universe or whatever, but I did not see the old man being...
No. Oh! They got the Zealot and they pulled out! That Zealot on the wall has like 2 HP.
Wait, did his Prism die? Yeah, it did.
Ow.
Got distracted by the Squid Game. Prism died, but Classic recalled the Archons to save him.
Man. Classic's kind of getting shut down a little bit here.
Yeah.
DRG firing up a ton of roaches, +1 attacks on the way from him. Storm's on the way from Classic, though.
And double Immortals being chronoed out.
Okay, he's going to handle some kind of
He'll
Roach Router attack fairly well, yeah. DRG's 4th is on the way, but it is only about 50% complete done. Ooh, complete done? Good there. Good English. Coming through at 11 in the evening.
Ah, yes, that's understandable.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just pumping a lot of Immortals here for this Roach Ravager play that DRG is really going hard for.
There is no such thing as too many Immortals.
Unless
the Zerg goes Mutas.
Yeah, unless it's just like 50 Mutalisks and then you have a bad day.
In which case, just lean those bad boys on their backs and have them fire up.
Chop off one of their legs so they have to fall back.
Okay, a 4th on the way for Classic. Now, DRG does have a boatload of roaches. Psystorm's about to finish up for the Protoss player, however. How many Templar does he have? 4. No Prism to keep him in, though.
That's a problem. So, DRG needs to go, and he is. So here we go.
He is. Psystorm 1 goes down.
Yeah, trying to split against the Storm as well as he can.
And it's really cutting up some of those Ravagers. He's still got to retreat, though, just because of the pure bulk of the Zerg army. But, oh, another Psystorm going down, really softening up this Zerg force. There's going to be at least another couple there.
Sometimes you have the perfect composition, but you just don't have enough. Those Ravage... Oh.
This is looking quite alright here for Classic, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. DRG...
Yeah, Psystorm's pretty good against roaches.
Man, 15 more roaches getting fired up. It's 200 to 135 supply. Like, this should... Suddenly, all there's left is a handful of Immortals and some High Templar. Like, is this really enough?
I think it's fine. Battery overcharge, Psystorm on the high ground.
Yeah, battery overcharge, good unit.
And those immortals now getting +2 attack. Just gonna butcher these roaches.
Holy smokes, this is some good trades.
Yeah, DRG has got an infestation pit on the way. Now, there's no way he can go up this ramp. He's gonna try, but...
Yeah, Crossbile's landing on nothing again, just leaving the corpses of roaches and ravagers behind.
4 more immortals joining the fray.
That's a lot of immortal.
That is so much Protoss.
And DRG leaning into it. 15 ravagers popping out.
We have seen 42 roaches die.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes, indeed.
Void Ray doing good work against those roaches too. Especially with prismatic alignment up. Classic trying to re-expand over here. At least got the cancel off.
Yes.
That's good.
That is good. The Void Ray doing its thing.
Yeah, working down some of these roaches, but also scouting to see when the roaches are coming in so Classic can respond to it. And DRG going for double-pronged attacks here.
Look at all these immortals.
Oh my gosh. Corrosive Biles, they're just not... They're zoning at this point. They're not connecting on any of these immortals at all. Swarm Host on the follow-up from DRG.
Oh my god, when was the last time you saw Swarm Host?
Been a hot minute.
It's been like a year, I feel.
Yeah, Protoss have just kind of figured out how to deal with it. The answer is splash damage, obviously.
Oh my god.
But
Any more Psystorm for Classic?
yep,
Yes, there is.
there's always more Psystorm. We've had this discussion. 19 Swarm Hosts?
Oh my god,
Holy
one immortal
crap.
has gone down. Classic's probably not expecting this, although his Zealots running in now do see one of the Swarm Hosts. And he's pushing out, which is good to get ahead of this, but he's gonna fall back. More Archons being made. There really is nothing that's too amazing against Swarm Hosts. Psystorm can cut up the Locust, but...
Can do a really good job, yeah.
We'll see. Protoss players almost maxed out. More Psystorms going down on the Roaches. The Protoss player is holding his ground, though, against these Locusts. I think he's got to back up, though, and probably Psystorm his retreat, but instead, he's just going to try and tank through this, and by God, he does. The Warp Prism comes on in here, now going to warp in Zealots to reinforce this. 32 Roaches are on the way for DRG, but they are just being produced now. It's going to take a while for those to pop out and consolidate here, and this is just a big old Protoss army.
This is a giant ball of suck for DRG.
A giant ball of suck indeed. Psystorm being used offensively as the Protoss just pushes up this ramp. Immortals being juggled a little bit.
Swarm Host ready to pop.
Yeah, few do pop. There should be the rest of them coming. Maybe they can start picking off these immortals.
Good, great Storm. Great Storm.
Oh
Storming them in the sky, and then
they
the Archons. Man, Swarm Hosts are so bad on defense. They're incredibly terrible. Huh. Well, Immortal, good unit. As you said, can you ever have too many Immortals? The answer seems to be not in that game, no.
No. And DRG's answer to those Immortals attacking him was to make 42 Roaches in a panic.
Woo! All right, so that is one game away from Classic coming out on top in this best of 5. He just needs to get to 3. And he moves on. Thanks everybody who's used the Matcherino code already. Much appreciation there. And let's head on to Juggernautha for game number 3. 4. Counting is hard.
Math is hard.
It is. Too hard. Whew. All right, let's see what DRG has in him in this match. The Roach Ravager stuff was just super hard countered by Classic there. I mean, that was the complete incorrect composition to use there. The Storm Immortal was enough of its own right. A few Zealots in the mix, sure, but for the most part, the backbone of that army was what was exactly needed. I mean, let's get this thing rolling.
This has to be Sky Toss by Classic, picking Juggernautha. Juggernaut.
Yeah.
In the top right. There he is.
And in the bottom left, it is the Dong.
The Dong.
You're right, no carriers at all in the series so far.
Well, I don't think a Protoss... Oh, and I was even going to say, this is the map for the early pool.
Oh, you're right,
DRG.
look at that.
And he does it.
Let's see if Classic sends that probe down.
Does he? Does he not? The answer is he does.
Oh my gosh. Classic, the mind games. He sees it.
It's not one of the super early ones, but early enough. And I think this is a good choice by Classic when you read into the mind games. So I like the choice by DongRegu, but then Classic, just one step ahead.
Too smart. Just too smart to try to pull one over on him. Yeah, he sees no hatch and says, okay, that's definitely what's going on. 6 lings in those eggs. I don't have to see what's in them to know what it is.
Yeah, was this a 12 pool by DRG?
Yeah.
I wonder if... Say he pulls the drones. He's not going to, but...
It goes for a drone drill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen one of those.
It has, because they get shut down so hard.
Yeah.
Like, the last couple drone drill attempts I've seen, the Protoss have just absolutely crushed it. Embarrassingly well. But, I don't know, if the Protoss doesn't see it coming, they can panic and not respond correctly, and then there you go. But yeah, Classic very smartly delays the Nexus, goes for the Cyber Core, getting a Zealot out. He has all the right keys. Ling's gonna hack away at the wall, very annoyingly, but they really shouldn't be able to kill anything here.
No, the pylon and being used as part of the wall is not great for the Protoss. A couple of probes will go down.
Oh, Zealot's gonna die, but that's why there's another Zealot.
Oh,
hang on. Hang on, that's a full surround.
Yeah, gonna be able to kill the second Zealot, it looks like, despite the probe's efforts to help, and that's a big ouch for Classic. 3 dead probes.
Might lose, definitely gonna lose this pylon. Not gonna lose the second pylon, because that's an adept.
Yeah,
And
wow.
then they just get out. Okay, so that wasn't about winning the game, it was just about good trades, which he definitely managed to pull off.
Yeah, was that enough damage to back up the 12 pool?
No, it was good damage, though. It wasn't nothing. Like, a lot of the times, these 12 pools get nothing done when they get scouted. No kills of anything. And that sucks. But you're right, having the pylon as part of the wall is what caused that damage to happen. Stargate, about 80% complete here from Classic. DongRegu's third base coming up 2. A little bit later, obviously, because he's devoted so much to those early lings and the timings are off. But Classic's Nexus is late too, and he lost a pylon, and he's a bit thrown off his game as well. The timings are not normal.
No, they are not. A couple of lings being fired up to deal with these adepts that are crossing the map. Queenie Bobini is gonna zone these out at first, but there's the shade. Looks like they will commit to it. Drones frantically running away. One adept's gonna die.
And Queen's providing additional DPS. Ling's fighting here too. Adept does get out. And by out, I mean comes into the main base. Gets
Good drone micro by DongRegu.
no additional kills, and the Adept goes down. All right, well done.
That is pretty darn good for DongRegu, right?
Yeah, especially doesn't... If you don't have speed, that's a lot harder. So nice job, DongRegu.
Yeah, he's killed 2 Zealots, 2 Adepts this game, the Pylon, a few probes.
Yeah.
Oh, there is the Oracle, still alive.
And does manage to get out of there this time.
Gets
Classic
1
lost 2 in the
kill.
last game, and 1 anyway, so alright, it's fine.
This game does seem to be going DongRegu's way, however. I think?
Oracle, see? When the Oracle's alive, it comes back in for round 2, snipes another drone, and manages to escape.
Nicely done.
A lot of droning here from DRG. Twilight Council, warping in now. On the other side from Classic, Robotics Facility, up. Almost done there. And with the Twilight Council, we see no upgrades at all, nor a Templar Archives.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
Sentries once more. Is it gonna be... Oh, a Dark Shrine. I was gonna
Hey! Classic was like, I got you, Falcon. I got you. This could be for Archons, though.
I don't think so. This has got to be for the DTs.
I mean, my heart hopes it is.
I want to see 12 Dark Templar.
Are we queen walking? Where are my queens? No?
No.
Oh, they just moved. Okay, they're just spreading creep for a second there.
They're just doing their thing.
10 roaches get fired up. Pretty good answer to DTs. Roaches. Really good answer, actually. I mean, everything is a good answer to DTs if they're visible. This is the problem with DT.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. Have you ever seen a Terran be blinked on by like 12 DTs when their army just dies?
As a fair point.
But
the blink changes everything for DTs.
Oh,
it really does. We just don't see it very much.
Yeah, not in PvZ too much.
No, when they're slow, they're definitely easily killable. But the blink DTs are a different species.
Oh, Ling's coming on in here, getting on top of
Sentries outside the shields. Oh no!
And now we're seeing that.
Hey, look! The queen's got the walk.
But there's the DT.
Where's the detection? DT.
There's no lair.
Oh my gosh, the 3 DTs are gonna hold this.
Yeah, the queens are committed.
My God. The Ravagers are getting obliterated. The queens are all dying. DTs in response to a queen walk is kind of genius.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was good. So if you're DRG, okay, he fires up 11 drones. I was just about to say, do you just wait for an overseer and go again? But
I mean, nope.
No.
Pull back to the spores. Try to survive. The attack of the invisible men.
The invisible men.
They all 3 have the same weapon.
They do.
Do you see the same versions that I do?
Yes.
Because there's different models for DTs, right?
Yeah, there is. There's like the sword ones.
Yeah. So all 3 of them have the double-bladed scythe. That's cool. Oh, this one has the... Nope, he's got the double too.
Is it the skin?
Is it a skin? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
maybe it's the skin.
Yeah, this is the Tal'Darim DT, I think.
So all the DTs have the same model.
I don't
with
think
the skin.
they do. I think they can get a sword.
Well, all 4 of them we've seen so far.
Build more DTs, classic.
I know, right? We need for science. We need to study this. Don't try to win. Just make more DTs.
Oh, I mean, he can do both.
I mean, try to win and make more DTs. There you go. Get blink.
Okay. Well, he's getting disruptors.
Yeah, we love disruptors against roaches and ravagers, man.
4th base.
Save me. Saved.
On the way. Classic's floating a little bit of money right now.
Yeah, firing up additional disruptors, warping in 5 stalkers, and the money is getting spent. He's alright. Hydralisk then, coming in from DRG.
Yeah, I dig it. Hydras then maybe into Vipers to deal with the disruptors.
Yeah, little abduct action. Love it.
Yeah, Hive's on the way, so that's probably going to be the case. Invisible men in the prism. Heading towards the 3rd. Or the natural, pardon me. Oh, drones fighting the DTs.
Overseer says, oh yeah, it's a dark shrine, of course. Makes perfect sense. Lurker Den getting tossed down. Alright. I haven't seen any... I mean, this is a wildly different game from the previous 3. We're getting disruptors, lurkers, hydras, DTs. Much, much different. And still no carriers. Classic doesn't really want to rely on Skytoss at all in this series. Very interesting.
No, I honestly expected out of all the maps, this one.
Yeah. And he could still transition into it. Like,
Oh,
it's definitely possible for Protoss to have a nice, solid ground army And then while the Zerg's busy dealing with it, suddenly 6 carriers show up, and you're like, ah, crap.
If neither player dies in the next couple minutes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, Dongri go up at the 4th base, 12 o'clock there, getting some damage done.
There.
And Oracle doing its ever-loving best to try to save it. Meanwhile, Roach Ravager,
oh my gosh,
is not high.
Blink forward.
They're feeling extraordinarily confident. 10 more Roaches getting fired up, but 7 Stalkers getting warped in at the same time. There is no time to make... Oh, actually, we're making a few Lurkers here. Beautiful Blink. Blink away from that Corrosive Bile hit is just incredible. And suddenly, when the Protoss is on your front door, it gets real dicey real fast.
Yeah, all hands on deck here for the Zerg player. Where are those Lurkers? Now they're showing up. That will give DRG a defensive base, but his 4th is gone.
It is toast. The drones are walking through an active war zone. As they do, Army value is favoring Classic pretty heavily here, and Roaches are just not going to be very good in this situation. A single Lurker trying to get spines down, get some kind of splash damage. That Immortal is remaining immortal, just attack after attack here. More drones, more drones. And I mean, it is 164 to 144 supply. Classic is looking good.
Yeah, he managed to snipe the Observer with his Ravager, which is impressive. He's gonna grab himself some of these Protoss units, but so much Protoss.
Yeah, and then blinks back in. Sure, the Lurker's annoying. Nice unburrow and dodge there, actually, with the Lurker. So Classic decides, oh, I thought I was gonna head back home. Decides to push up onto the creep. Does he not have detection? Great abduct. Great abduct.
Nicely done.
Alright. Okay. Abducts are definitely a good comeback mechanic.
Yeah, Lurker Zergs can function with the Lurker Viper composition, but two of the Vipers, pardon me, just got picked off. There's only 2 Lurkers.
More Lurkers, eggs morphing in. +2 is going to finish up on the missile attack for Dongrangu, which is nice. Charge finishing up for Classic fairly soon. More disruptors on the way. That is a big bunch of almost charge lots.
That is a lot of almost lots.
Ooh, but they're actually not great when they don't have the charge. Look at these guys. Slow Zealots are actually kind of bad.
Run!
It's like, man, same thing, different species. Upgrades are amazing in StarCraft. Get your upgrades, boys and girls.
I agree. Disruptors just tossing out Novas like they're free. We see the Zerg take big hits. They're down to 130 supply. Roaches on the counterattack, not getting too much done.
Nah, Cannon Shield Battery is going to be pretty good there. Templar Archive's going to finish warping in from Classic now. Is it going to start Storm, or maybe... There's your Fleet Beacon and there's your Stargate. Okay, alright. So he's decided now is the time. As you said, if both players are still alive in a couple minutes.
Oh my god.
Or if they're not alive in a couple minutes.
I really don't think they will be. Somehow Dongrangu still at 130 supply.
It's because Roaches take up a lot of supply and they're cheap.
Survive, guys, survive.
But then you're just going to deal with a big old carrier fleet that you're not ready for at all.
Oh,
ow.
My. And a fine throw.
$113 to 76 army supply. I mean, Dongrangu is holding out here.
He ain't quitting, but oh my gosh. So there's the Zealots back with charge.
Yeah, and now look how much better they are against Roaches. So much better.
Pretty darn good, and Dongrangu does not have it.
Classic 3-1 victory earns the right to play against Roaches.